A photo of Angela Donald. She's dead now. My fault. I don't want to think about it because if I do, I'll need a drink and then another, and before long I'll be waking face down in the gutter again. My camera. People take photographs to preserve happy memories. I take photographs of unhappy memories for other people. A fountain pen. There are two kinds of pens in this world, the kind that leak and the kind you lose. A dirty postcard. It's a greeting from Ralph's brother. Dear Ralph, having a wonderful time. Wish it was with her, Sam. Sam Spencer is to good taste what Attila the Hun was to Roman architecture. A telephone bill. They won 141.23 by August 1st. Must be all those phone calls I made to Australia when I was drunk. I'd never call Australia when I was sober. What do you reckon, Ralph?
I reckon Dan Klein might have made the news. Check the newspaper. Maybe he's been arrested. Check the police station. Maybe he's hiding out. Check at Jake's joint. Hell, maybe he's been elected mayor. Oh yeah, I locked the back door for safety reasons. Remember that time you staggered out loaded and fell clear down the back stairs? No, of course you wouldn't. Get the front door, will you? I'll unlock the back door for you.
I want my rent now. Today. 150 smackaroos.
Say, Jack...
Jack nothing, fella. I want money, not one of your lame excuses. Nobody wants to buy your lame excuses.
That's okay. I ain't selling them. Look, Jack...
Shut up and pay up. No, you don't, bub. That'll do. But I want the rest in 7 days or you're both out.
Thanks for backing me up there, Ralph.
Sorry, Scott. I'll handle him next time.
Better do a good job. I think he's serious. Not without my hat.
Good luck, partner.
Likewise. My car. It has an engine that runs and the right amount of wheels. Mac the barber. I'm always polite to Mac. Never insult a man who's handy with a cutthroat razor. Howdy, Mac.
Hey, Scott.
Towel time. I tell Tiger's Root.
You got my nickel?
Have a nice day, Scott.
July morning. Mayor and...
See you tomorrow, Scott.
Meg is never glad to see me, and she never says goodbye. Hello, Meg. You can't buy that sort of honesty. Donuts and coffee, thanks. I'm full. Not bad.
Where's the tip?
Where's the service? The Tribune wait. Frankie Henderson. It's a man's world, so she got a man's name to work in it. We had a thing going once, but then...
He's cute. Friend of yours?
Nope. Ever seen him?
No. I'd like to.
Tell me about Dan Klein.
Dan who? Never heard of him. Newspapers don't write themselves, Scott. I'm busy. Be my guest.
What have you got on Dan Klein?
Nothing.
Nothing. Dan never made the news, so he's either very, very good or exactly the opposite.
Au revoir, Scott. That's French for see you later.
This Officer Jim Denton. When I first met him, Denton had a wife, a job in homicide, and a stomach ulcer. The wife skipped. The homicide job went when he stood up for me the time I got caught concealing evidence. Now he's got a dead-end posting at the front desk. He's still got the ulcer.
Hey! Look what dragged himself up out of the gutter.
Glad I've got your sympathy.
I'm oozing sympathy today, but no more shootouts, okay?
I was drunk.
What if we'd been people and not bottles? I like you, Anger. I'll let you go. But if I catch you with a gun again, I'm gonna revoke your private investigator's license, and you're out of work, you understand?
You're all heart.
Glad to see you back, Anger. I mean that. Are you on a case? Or are you here to practice your insults?
Tell me about Dan Klein.
Never heard of him. I guess he ain't done anything wrong yet.
That's Dan Small.
Dan Small?
Pretty sure.
So, Dan Klein is known around town as Dan Small. A man with an alias is a man with a secret. Tell me about Dan Small.
Small fry, more than likely. Haven't pinned anything on him yet. But I heard...
Thanks. I better get a refill.
A raid roster. It's a schedule of upcoming license raids on club. My office. It's on the second story of an old brownstone facing the street. It suits me. I can keep an eye on my hubcaps. Worth more if you've got the full set. Here I am again. Every private investigator has an office, same as every dog has a kennel. Mine doesn't have quite as many old bones lying around.
Business is booming, Scott. Brewer's away somewhere, and we're getting business that might have gone to him.
Brewer, for his sake, he better stay out of town.
Don't be sore at Brewer for what happened while you were drunk, Scott.
It was Brewer who was pouring the drinks.
For a whole month? Anyway, Keep moving on the Klein case. July's getting old. I'll man the phone and look after the other cases.
What do you reckon, Ralph?
I reckon the Brooklyn Dodgers are going to have to shape up a long way if they're going to figure in this series.
People tend to object if you waste their time.
No, you don't. We can't even afford the last phone bill.
This is important.
So is money. Vamos. Good luck, partner.
Likewise. Back at Meg's. What does not kill me makes me stronger. Serve me up some beef stew. Well, I got it past my mouth. Now it's my stomach's turn to deal with it.
A tip? I've heard of those.
That's what I like about Meg, her sense of humor. Jake's is closed. Jake's joint. It's only open nights. Last time I was here, I had my gun in my hand and a sea of broken glass at my feet. I hope Jake's memory is worse than mine.
You come to get drunk and shoot up the place again? Beat it, till I can think of a reason to start liking you. This I can use. Watch your step. I'll let you in, but I ain't gonna serve you. Sit with your pals.
Movin' Mickey Murphy. A nice guy with a wise face. As a fence, he's pretty straight.
Scotty.
Ashley McPherson. Goes by the name of Gigi. He plays the ponies.
Hey, Anger.
Red Randall Hanna. A goon for hire. He talks straight, but not a lot. He's got more morals than a piranha, but it's a close call.
So, who's for a drink?
The poker game. Which ones will I throw out? I'll take one.
3 cards here.
3 my way.
3 cards.
Gigi called. Mickey called. Red raised. Gigi called. Mickey called. Red called.
You win, Seamus.
Okay, Scotty. What do you want to know?
Tell me about Dan Small.
No. I haven't seen him around lately. No.
Yeah, he used to hang around with Freddie Creel. They were as thick as thieves.
Thick as thieves. That's funny. Thieves.
Which ones will I throw out? I'll have 3.
3 cards here.
3 my way.
3 cards.
GG raised. Mickey raised. Red called. GG raised. Mickey raised. Red called. GG raised. Mickey red called. GG called.
Hey.
Okay, Scotty. What do you want to know?
Tell me about Freddie Creel.
Yeah, they...
So, Dan, Freddie Creel. Back. Back at Max. Another day, another nickel.
Towel time.
How about that Freddie Creel guy? I bet that I'm not taking any. You got my nickel? Have a nice day, Scott.
July morning. How about this heat?
See you tomorrow, Scott.
The Tribune's open.
Anger.
That's the name on my license. Tell me about Freddie Creel.
A small-time hood with big-time ambitions. Too bad for him. Ended up pitched...
What have you got on Freddie Creel?
I'll get it.
The police have had occasion to chat with Fred. Tell me about Louise Creel.
She's never done anything.
Tell me.
Two-bit thug.
Stay out of trouble.
What kind?
All kinds.
The Foundry. I paid the foreman a... Crushed. Now I can change a tire from under a garage door. A pencil from the Palm Tree Motel, full of lead. Cut wires. Looks like someone wanted this beast off the road. Cut wires. A corpse. Something's going on, and it stinks worse than this guy. Let's see who you were, pal. Carl Brewer. A dead detective is a bad omen. Things are getting messy. Brewer's private investigator license. He should have carried a police badge instead. It might have deflected the bullets. Brewer's gun license. My wallet's been lighter since Denton took mine off me. Mind, it didn't seem to do Brewer any good. Brewer's gun license. My wallet's been lighter since Denton took mine off me. Mind, it didn't seem to do Brewer any good. My license. It lets me operate as a private investigator. So long as I don't break the law, cause trouble, and don't chew with my mouth open. Metal stuff. Looks like a... I left the corpse in the open for the foreman to see. A double murder. Now he can charge $2 for the tour. He's already called in the first customers, the city police. The Palm Tree Motel pencil could be a lead, or it could be a pencil. The jail. I asked to see Thumbs McKenzie. I was taken to the visiting room, and then they let Thumbs in. I had to stop myself from throwing him a peanut.
I don't get visitors. Who are you?
Name's Scott Anger. I need some information. I'm hoping you could help.
Maybe.
Tell me about Dan Small.
Are you a friend of his?
Maybe. I haven't met him yet.
When you do, I want a word with him. He's a scrawny little chicken, but he's got plenty in the brains department.
You know where he is?
If I did, I wouldn't be sitting here.
Tell me about Freddie Creel.
I wish he was alive, so I could break both his legs. I thought he was an okay guy, and it turned out he was a no-good lousy stiff.
Tell me about Louise Creel.
She's a real looker.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm a good guy, mister. I don't make trouble. I stick up for my friends. Someone set me up and I'm taking the fall, but I ain't complaining. I like you. You're not here to set me up. I'll level with you. What do you want to know?
I think that helped his memory, assuming he has one. Tell me about Dan Small.
Me and him and Freddie Creel, we pulled a job about a month ago. Freddie is dead. And I'm in here. You tell me where Dan is, Seamus?
Tell me about Freddie Creel.
He called me to say to meet him for the payoff after the job. He said I was lucky to get 10% when we'd agreed one trade. I got there and Freddie was dead. Then the police showed.
Tell me about Louise Creel.
Her sister Angela was a looker too.
The wire mesh. It might... Tell me about yourself.
I'm a good guy, mister. I don't make trouble. I stick up for my friends. Someone set me up and I'm taking the fall, but I ain't complaining.
Thumb's story had the honest ring of a man too stupid to lie convincingly. I was inclined to believe him. But if he didn't kill Freddie, who did? Louise. I'd like to ask... Tell me
One of my husband...
Tell me...
My husband was... Nothing.
Tell me
You first.
I'm Scott Anger, self-employed as an investigator. Not married, no pets, children, or ulcers that I know of.
The things we don't know are always the most interesting.
You haven't told me about yourself.
No, I haven't, Mr. Anger. But then again, neither have you.
Tell me about Thumbs Mackenzie.
I hope he burns. Go ahead and pour yourself a drink,
I'm sure she won't. Actually, thanks but no thanks, Mrs. Creel. Holiday snaps. Or maybe not. Well, she seemed to like me, but I didn't learn much. I need to get a better look around the joint without Mrs. Creel watching. When she's looking right at me, somehow I don't... This guy ever been here?
Ah, never seen him. Thanks, Santa Claus. Well, what do you know? My memory's coming back. The mug in that mugshot you showed me was here about a month back. Yep. June 15. He paid some money in advance, but that ran out last week. Still owes us $14. Left his luggage. We kept it. He was in room 11.
Where's this luggage now?
Cost you $14 for a look. It's all here!
That's Dan, and that's Angela. Did I steal Dan's girl, or did he steal mine? Dan's clothing. If someone leaves a motel without their clothes, it means one of three things. They left in a hurry, they left rich, or they left naked.
Makes a good footrest. Say, bud, I could tell you something else about that mugshot you showed me if I could...
Does that help you? Poor Brewer. He couldn't even get into the Palm Tree Motel. Give me 11.
It's busy.
Hey, buddy.
Do not disturb, mister. Can't you read? Seamus!
Room's free.
I'd lost my... I hate... Give me 11.
Give me...
There's your money. A diamond in the drain. Not bad. A railway locker key. 29B. It's empty.
Thanks. I hope your stay was like...
Back at my office.
Good night, partner.
Likewise. Which ones will I throw out? 2, thanks, Mickey.
2 for me. 3 my way.
3 cards.
Gigi stayed. Mickey Red stayed.
Okay, Scotty.
What do you know about the
Sorry, Anger. We don't know nothing about that, but keep trying.
Which ones will I throw out? 2, thanks, Mickey.
3 cards here.
3 my way.
1.
GG raised. Mickey called. Red called.
Great!
Okay, Scotty.
Tell me about
Thumbs comes in here one...
Thumbs McKenzie. A calendar.
There he is. What's the story?
I gave him the story. What do you reckon, Ralph?
I reckon if this heat keeps up...
What do you reckon, Ralph?
I reckon it's time you got back to work.
Likewise. Hello, Frankie. How you doing?
You're looking haggard, Scott. Try shaving.
I did. I didn't like it.
Then try again.
What do you know about the diamond robbery at...
The big one? Cute. Whose pocket did it fall out of?
It didn't fall. It was pushed.
First National Bank lost a lot of diamonds.
The newspaper. The newspaper. What have you got on the First National...
You're excited.
That girl is up to something. Smile. Back.
There he is.
What do you reckon, Ralph?
I reckon ice cream tasted...
What do you reckon, Ralph?
I reckon it's time you got back to work. Good luck.
Likewise. I hope she'll be pleased to see me.
Louise! Oh, Scott, it was you. Oh, my God. I thought you were a burglar. Are you all right? I'll get a doctor. Oh, Scott, speak to me, Scott.
Sooner or later in this job, you end up bleeding.
Good luck, partner.
Likewise. Back in jail, Thumbs took time out of an otherwise busy schedule to see me.
You again, Seamus. What's up?
The temperature.
Where did you get that?
In a motel room belonging to Dan Small.
Let me out of here! I get my hands on you! I'm gonna murder you, bum! Come back here! I'm gonna rip your legs off! I'm gonna rip your arms off! Come back here!
That didn't work so well. When he's cooled down, I'll be more tactful. On second thoughts, I'll just speak slower and not use big words. Extra. Say, Frankie, do you still do a roast the way I like 'em?
Quit fishing for an invitation, Scott. Until we've both forgotten a little more.
Or remembered?
Always the wise guy. You'd wisecrack to the gates of hell. Sometimes it just isn't funny.
Sometimes it isn't meant to be.
You're looking haggard, Scott. Try shaving.
I did. I didn't like it.
Then try again.
July 31. Afternoon edition. New link between Creel murder and First National diamond robbery. Investigative reporter Francine Henderson has written a groundbreaking article linking Freddie Creel's murder with the First National Bank diamond robbery. There's a reference to an unnamed source. Thanks a lot, Frankie. She must have rung Denton and found out what I'd been researching at the police station. Never trust a woman with a typewriter. What do you know about the diamond robbery at the First National?
Good story, eh, Scott?
I thought I could trust you to keep a lid on that.
Okay, I'm sorry. Quit with the lecture.
Tell me about Thumbs Mackenzie.
The Creel murderer? That story's a month old. It's all in the morgue.
Tell me about Freddie Creel.
Old news, Scott. Auf Wiedersehen, Scott.
Don't tell me. That's German for don't call us, we'll call you.
No, it's German for don't gate crash a girl's exit liner. She's likely to throw her typewriter at your head.
My German's a little rusty.
So is a typewriter. See you, Scott.
Going my way, Anger?
It's rude to point a gun at a man without introducing yourself.
My mom always told me I had no manners. Hit him, Charlie.
I didn't know how long I'd been out. My head hurt and I stank of ether.
Well, looky here, Charlie. He's waking up.
I must have hit him pretty hard. Sorry, mister.
Where are the diamonds?
Same place as always, in the deck, with the clubs, hearts, and spades. My hands were tied. I blocked the punch with my face.
I'll ask again. Where are the diamonds?
Turn it over. Brewer's office.
Well, let's have a little look-see, shall we?
You make yourself comfortable. Now wait. Let us make you more comfortable.
Goodbye, miss.
They did a number. That's using my head. Either I knocked out my hearing, or that's the world's quietest alarm. Looks like take my car. I didn't know how long I'd been up. Back at... A note.
Scott, I need you urgently. Please come at once. Louise.
Louise Creel needs me urgently. Things are looking up.
Scott, you better have a damn good reason for being... Jesus. Lucky you don't have any good looks to spoil. What's the story?
I gave him the story.
Quite a vacation. I'm glad you survived. I had to give the Granger case to the... You missed some excitement. Good night, partner.
Likewise. Jake's is closed. Louise, let me in straight away.
Oh, Scott, your face. What happened to you?
Never mind that. What happened to your apartment?
Someone's been through it.
Obviously. Any ideas? Tell me about Joel Jones.
He's been harassing me since Frederick died. He said they had unfinished business and wanted to look around my apartment. I was even
A smashed cabinet.
They shattered all of my crystal.
You think they were opera singers?
Oh, Scott, this is hardly the right time for wisecracks.
That's never stopped me before. Those happy snaps of Louise at the bank are gone. I wonder who's got them now. What do you keep in the safe, Louise?
My jewelry?
Is it still there?
Yes, thank goodness.
Can I have a look?
I suppose so. The combination is 5 clicks left, 8 clicks right, 1 click left.
Nice.
Thank you. I'm glad they're still there.
Nice jewelry, but no diamonds. Mind if... This ain't... A silver fox fur. A man... A wide-brimmed hat. A photo of Freddie and Gigi. An open war.
Anything...
Tell me...
Mr. McPherson?
But what if they come back?
Meg's would be closed now. She's busy boiling up the leftovers.
Hey, buddy.
The blackjack player. Tell me about...
Big Joe. Well, you know that he runs this town.
He does the work, Sanger. Horses, girls, liquor, clubs, you name it.
Yep, and 1 in every 3 creams waits for him as well.
Hey, nice pick. You boys go out often?
Shut up, Mickey. Yeah, sure, we went to the track a couple of times. What of it?
Hey, take it easy, horse man.
Looks like we hit a nerve.
No, you didn't hit nothing. I just don't like talking about dead people, you know.
Thank you for coming around again, Scott. A girl can almost feel safe.
I see you've cleaned up.
Oh, Scott, what's the point? They might come around again. I can't put my life in order until you've solved this for me.
I'm on it.
Thank you. And thanks for coming.
My pleasure.
I don't know anything about her death, Scott. Do you think it's related to what happened here?
I'm sure of it. I'll get back. Siesta time.
Mail!
Thanks, Jack. Mr. Anger, we have your girlfriend. I don't like this letter. I don't like the men who sent it, whoever they are. When I find them, I'll tell them with my fists.
Good morning, partner.
Likewise.
There he is. What's the story?
I gave him the story. What do you reckon, Ralph?
I reckon Frankie's kidnappers are playing hardball. There's two ways you can pitch it back at them. Get the diamonds, make the swap, and hope they're true to their word, or find out where they've got her and bust her out. It's a tough call, Scott.
5 days to find the diamonds. Someone's been through... Likewise. Back. Howdy, Mac.
Hey, Scott.
August 2. Morning edition. Creel murder suspect slain in jail. Seems Thumbs Mackenzie was found bashed to death in his cell. 6 prisoners are being questioned. The same 6 are in jail after bungling a robbery on the First National Bank on the same day as the diamond heist.
Towel time.
Those are some bruises, Scott. You should watch yourself. Periwig, 25 to 1. Have a nice day, Scott.
Did you hear about Thumbs Mackenzie?
If you ask me, he deserved it. I miss Freddie. He was a 2-shave-a-day customer. The extra nickel from the hairy guy came in handy.
Mac is always worth a nickel.
Anger. Don't look around.
Jesus, Anger. I said don't turn around. If anybody knows I'm here, I'm dead.
Hello, Mickey. What's the occasion?
I'm worried for you. I don't want to lose a pal. Gigi and Red have been acting jumpy since you started asking questions. If you ask me, they're hiding something.
Tell me about Red Ram...
I've been playing
Tell...
Gigi's...
Tell...
I heard, but I figured it was coming to her.
Tell me.
He's a big man. Look, I gotta go.
Thanks, Mickey. I owe you one.
Anytime, pal. and no waving.
So, Red Randall is missing. Frankie was out, but the news hounds let me... Copy, boy.
Yep. What do you want?
Frankie.
She ain't been in.
Stick your head up. So where's Frankie?
Out.
Where?
I don't know. She was working late on the first when two guys came up. Big guy and...
So long as I don't sneak. This should hide. Laundry ticket 10 to the Red Dragon Laundry. It would look better in red. Red ink. I won't mess with any tickets until I've checked. Frankie. Copy, boy.
That's me.
What have you... Joel Jones is... One story says... Just what you need in the heat wave. A steam room. Some guy's tuxedo. A bellhop uniform and the livery of the Hotel Seville. Reminds me of a grasshopper.
Yes.
Laundry. Wake up, Ralphie!
Ralph! 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 Oh, he was wearing brown, Scott. Brown! I should have known I'd get plugged by a hood with lousy dress sense.
So long, pal. Sleep well. My partner, shot by a man in brown. The cops arrived, late as usual. Denton kept me at the station for 2 hours while he chiseled the names of possible suspects. I got Ralph's keys back. It was a poor exchange. The police kept his gun, probably just as well. First Angela, just as well. I had none. I'm not putting it on, but I will check the pockets. A notepad. The law.
Expose unorganized.
Frankie's notepad. Frankie's note. Could you clean this for me?
1/4. Thank you.
I can change it to 16, 18, 19, or 20. I don't know what garment 16 is. I don't want it if it's a sailor suit. 18 was a bellhop uniform. I'm not that desperate for tips. 19. I think that was a maternity dress. I'm not expecting. 20. That was a tuxedo. I might have use for that. I don't have any formal wear. 20. That was a tuxedo. I might have use for that. I don't have any formal wear. Frankie's make.
Yes.
Laundry, cleaned and pressed. Someone some guy's tuxedo. I hope he doesn't need it over the next few days because the trousers are too long.
I see the great detective is working undercover.
This mustache will be off for a bachelor. Goodbye, Mrs. Creed. The office is too... Time for some... It should hold together, so long as I don't do anything strange. Serve me up. I'd rather... There are 5...
A tip?
I know that address. The front door was shut tight, but there was a light at the back door. I went in. An old friend was waiting for me just inside.
You here for band rehearsal?
Sure. Hope I'm not late.
Where's your instrument?
I'm a crooner.
Hey, don't I know you?
You must be thinking of my brother. He's in the circus.
Oh yeah? I like the circus.
Sure you do. Which way to the rehearsal room?
Go down that way and turn left, mister.
I went backstage and got lost as quickly as possible. My cover would be blown the instant anyone heard me sing, if you can call it singing. These will keep my tux clean. I'm ready to do some dirty work. Charcoal. More cold ash.
About time. I don't pay you to stand around. And shave off that mustache. Looks like something crawled under your nose and died there.
Yes, Mr. Jones.
Get on with it. And clean up the bathroom. It's disgusting.
Yes, Mr. Jones. So, that was Big Joel Jones. You know a man has grown too successful when he doesn't recognize his own janitor. Hunting trophies. Big Joel is handy with a gun. I don't find that comforting. Big Joel and Angela. When he was done with her, he threw her away. A mansion. Big Joel must get homesick when he's working nights. A mountain cabin called Pinewood. It looks isolated. It's the place shown in the newspaper photograph minus the snow. It'll be easier to find now that I know what it's called. Animal heads. A notepad. The top page is being torn off. I wonder what was on it. It's not locked. Maybe he's careless. Maybe there's nothing in here worth caring about. Let's see. Red Randall Hanna. There's a receipt here for services rendered. Consultancy work. June 15. I didn't know Red was a consultant. I think I'll keep this one.
Hey, I thought you were the singer.
I'm a singing janitor.
Oh.
So, that's Big Joel's next insurance payout. I dropped the overalls in a bin. The work was okay, but the conditions were appalling. Jake's joint. Another night in the shadows. The blackjack players. Looks like the poker game is short a hand. Red Randall's. We're down to 2 wise monkeys.
You know, mister, you look just like Scott Anger.
I'm laughing, Mickey.
Hey, it is Scott Anger.
Go back to sleep, Gigi.
You might make some sense of this. Big Joel lost it.
Harry, what?
It's a horse running in race 8 on the 4th. This could be gold, Anger. If it comes home, I'll owe you. Check in with me the night after the race.
I'll be here.
Horses are for mugs. Even odds you lose it all, Gigi.
Hey, Ralph, what do you... Oh, nuts. My hat. The shadow of the hat and coat must have looked like me, but with more personality. A bullet in it's this. Siesta time. It wasn't the noise that woke me. When I woke up, the pillow was hairy. My mustache had worn off. I woke up with my face smeared across the sheets. Howdy, Mac.
Hey, Scott. Scott, I've asked you not to use me for your inquiries.
Periwig, I think you're looking at the race the wrong way around. They don't pay out for the one at the other end.
When does it run?
Never. But it'll be cantering slowly, August 4, 3:20, race 8. But save it.
I'm feeling lucky, especially lucky.
Lucky, eh? Oh, I'm getting you. How much you bet?
Put this on the nose, and think about putting some on yourself.
I will at that.
August 3. Private investment. I think you gave me the wrong laundry. These aren't my clothes.
Sorry. Thank you.
Could you clean this for me?
1/4. Thank you.
The Tribune's open.
How you holding up?
I've been better.
Take it easy, Anger. I mean that.
That's some shiner. You okay, Scott?
As long as I don't blink.
You feel like sharing the reason, or is it poison?
My search for Dan got mixed up with the First National Diamond robbery. Some thugs thought I knew more than I let on, so they took me to a warehouse and tried to pound the diamonds out.
They sure ain't no judge of character. Give me the address and I'll get right onto it.
I gave him all the details and showed him the scars. They helped the story. I dug this out of my office wall.
Still living the high life, I say, Scott.
You get someone in ballistics to check it for me?
Some people collect stamps. Stay out of trouble.
Empty of the... There's a nick in the lamppost here. It's nailed shut. The back door to... A bullet. Looks like a small caliber.
We sent a car around to that warehouse. Nothing in it but a bunch of empty crates. The alarm was broken, like you said. I believe you, but the rest of the boys don't. I'm sorry, Anger.
I dug this out of a wall. What can you tell me about it?
Where did you find it?
If I told you, you'd get mad at me.
Supposing I get mad at you anyway.
Trust me on this one.
I'll have the boys in ballistics check it out. Stay out of trouble.
Donuts and... There's nothing...
Anger.
Denton. A book of matches from the... Charcoal. Police report on Mickey Murphy. It's a schedule of upcoming... Howdy, Mac.
Hey, Scott.
The police are planning a group booking here. No shaving involved. These are the details. You might want to do a bit of cleaning, but you didn't hear it from me.
Thanks, stranger.
This should hide my bruises. I can change it to 16, 19. I think that was a maternity dress. 18 was a bellhop uniform. I'm not that desperate. 18 was a bellhop. Copy boy.
You again?
What have you got on Joe? The classified should have the address of Pinewood. Joel. Closing time came before I was done searching. I'll come back tomorrow. Jake's is close. G.G. McPherson, lone criminal.
Anger! Jesus, did you hear about Mickey?
Yes, I did. They pulled 6 bodies out of the rubble. His was the first. What do you know about it?
I don't think they were toasting marshmallows. I want out before I'm next.
Then why aren't you running?
I got everything riding on that tip you give me. The race is tomorrow. If it turns out the way you say, I'll repay you in kind tomorrow night. No good. I...
4 days to find the diamonds. I woke up with my face Howdy, Mac.
Hey, Scott.
Towel time.
You don't know how lucky you are having normal facial hair. I used to go through a razor. Lady Fair in the 6th. Have a nice day, Scott.
August. Boy. Mac, could you... I can change it. 18 was a bellhop uniform. I'm not that 18. Copy boy.
Frankie always...
What have you... Today I'll find where... At last, Pinewood. Laundry ticket 10. I can... 18 was a bellhop uniform. I'm not...
Okay, listen up. Hotel Seville, room 78. There's a man there that you've been looking for. Me? I'll be elsewhere. And don't wait for a postcard.
I won't. Tell me about Mickey Murphy.
I still don't like you.
The Tribune's open, but none of the siesta time. The alley. The Tribune's open. Howdy, Mac.
Hey, Scott. Here's your money, Scott. Good thing I bet on Periwig myself.
August 5. Morning edition, Periwig.
Towel time. I had the mayor in here for 8 to 5 tops. Have a nice day, Scott.
Mac could use his aftershave as paint stripper. The Tribune's open. This should hide my bruise. A torn photograph. I can change it. That bellhop get-up could come in handy. That bellhop get-up. Laundry ticket 18.
Yes.
Laundry, cleaned and pressed.
That bullet you gave us was a .32 caliber. If we had the gun, we could match it. What gives, Scott?
I'm not yet at liberty to tell.
Let me know when you start opening your mouth enough to show more than your teeth. The slug that missed you is from a high-powered .303 hunting rifle.
Well, I've got the address. You've got the arrest warrant.
Let's go. Where?
The mansion of Big Joel Jones.
Whoa, Anger. Rating that address is worth your license and my shield.
Good to see you're still sticking up for the little guy.
The moment Joel sees the boys in blue at the front door, that rifle goes into the fish pond. We need more evidence.
Yeah, it's a pity the bullet didn't hit him. A door. No answer. Pinewood, a little place in the...
Hey, Nosy, I found your little playmate. He doesn't have what we want. Too bad. Enjoy your last moments together.
A cabin in the mountains with Frankie. Be kind of romantic if it wasn't for the crackpot with the gun.
Scott, my knight in shining manacles. How's the rescue going so far?
All going to plan, just not my plan.
Got any ideas, Lancelot?
Not yet. Give me time to think.
Think fast, Einstein.
Is your hair pinned, or does it stay up by itself?
It's pinned up, but I can't reach it with my hands behind my back.
But I can. One rescue as ordered. I'll bill you later.
Not bad, Houdini. I could kiss you.
Save it for now. Act as if you're still tied up.
Okay, Sherlock.
Damn it! Say your prayers!
He needed killing. Count Scott, let's get out of here.
We found a sheriff and gave him a tour of the cabin. He nearly swallowed his cigar when he saw the dead thug on the floor. Frankie was in full swing by then. She had the facts, and she played them right. The finger pointed to the man who owned the cabin, Big Joe. Charges were laid against Frankie, but the Tribune paid her bail and got her out to write the story before I finished giving evidence. Cops are always soft on dames in self-defense cases. Frankie paid for a new windshield. I gave her the ransom note to keep as a souvenir.
I was real sorry to hear about Mr. Spencer. He was a good Joe. But I still need my rent money. Thanks, Mr. Anger. Sorry about your friend.
Good thing I kept myself between Menzies and the broken window. I'm going straight to the Seville. If anyone sees me in this get-up, my career is washed up.
You're late. Your pay will be docked. Here's your pass key.
Room 78. Looks like the person I'm supposed to meet is not in. I might as well make myself comfortable. A double bed for a single person. Maybe he's expecting company. I think he'll be disappointed by me. A postal receipt. A postal receipt. A postal receipt. Let's see. A brown jacket with leather patches. A man in brown. Ralph's dying words. The bathroom. I didn't know bathrooms came without. It's a bad time for a
Oh, Jesus!
Down for the count. I guess he never expected a shower to fight back. Okay, fella. Who are you? And why did I hit you? You're not awake yet, are you? I didn't think so. Clothes. These are the clothes. It'll be covered. Killing yourself was a nice plan, Creel. Dan was your body, and Thumbs was your fall guy. Killing Dan before he handed over the diamonds was your first mistake. Letting me get close was your second. You won't have a chance to make a third. Denton can tell you the rest when you wake up.
Good Lord! The bellhop's gone mad!
I'm not a bellboy, and I've never been saner. Go ahead and call the police. I can wait for the police. I think an unconscious killer will take their minds off a fake bellhop. Denton was all smiles. Seeing as Creel wasn't the body in the crusher, there was only one person it could be. A lost brother who's never coming home. Denton booked Freddie Creel for the murder of Dan Klein, alias Dan Small. I gave them the address of Dan's next of kin. She'll be here in a couple of days. Jake's joint. Red Randall. Time to drag him over the coals.
Hey, Seamus. How's the case?
The last poker player. The third little pig. That makes me the big bad wolf. Tell me about Mickey Murphy.
Mickey? I heard he got toasted. He squealed right to the end, so I'm told. Nasty stuff, Fire. Especially for squealers.
Tell me about Gigi McPherson.
Gigi? He ain't here. Probably in Vegas. At least, odds on that's where he is. Odds on. That's funny.
Where did you get that?
It doesn't matter where it came from, it's where it's pointing. To the chair, Red, and then straight to hell. Hot enough even for you.
Drop it.
Jake, reckon you could stand to have some police in your joint this once?
I reckon I could. This once.
The cops came and dragged Red away. I gave them what I had in him and the fires, and they liked the sound of it. I'd done a good night's work. Siesta time. I woke up with my face. A calendar showed Ralph's notices. Ralph. It's open, but a door. The Tribune's open. Back.
Hey, Scott. We got Freddie Creel on ice, and he's staying there. Ralph Spencer and Carl Brewer were hit with a .44. All the bullets match Creel's gun. He's up on charges of murdering Dan Small, Ralph Spencer, and Carl Brewer. Seeing the Creel woman? We want her as an accessory.
It's a notice about the policeman's ball next month. Music, dancing, and as many donuts. Tell me about Angela Donald.
That's police business, Scott. Leave it.
Angela and Ralph, what have you got on that?
I'll get it.
A postal receipt.
Here you go.
She was killed outside the office of Spencer and Anger Investigations. Scott Anger was a witness. He reported that a green sedan pulled up. Tell me.
Sorry about Ralph. There's a full investigation.
Tell me about...
I guess she's writing her memoirs now. I hope she remembers your part in her rescue.
It doesn't matter. I will.
Stay out of trouble.
Leave it, dear.
Tell me about Angela Donald.
You'll never forget her, will you? She'll always be between us. The Tribune paid my bail so I could write my story. I'll be with you when I'm done. Oh, Scott. Do you really want to marry me?
Seems to me everything went wrong when I left you. Now, all I want is to get you back.
That's beautiful. Let me think about it. I'll let you know, okay?
I understand, but not too long, huh? There's this whole string of girls.
Sure. I'll let you know soon. I promise.
Tell me about yourself.
Scott, honey, I'm busy. Later when I've finished, we'll talk.
What do you know about the First National Diamonds?
We've just sold it to the Post. I have to write in a New York angle.
Are you still thinking about us, Frankie?
I never stop, Scott. But I gotta get this story out of the way first.
August 6th. Morning at Special Extra.
Leave it, dear.
Did you hear about Joel Jones?
I'll be a while, honey. I'm only up to page 84.
Still looking for the Creel woman. If you see her, Anger, bring her in.
Did you hear about Joel Jones?
This has all been your work. And I'm getting the reward. I won't forget how I got my promotion.
Me neither. The scars still ache.
I don't always go along with your methods, but I respect your courage. Thanks, Scott. Used to take a vacation. Here, Oregon's nicest time of the year.
Yeah, I heard that too.
That's police business.
Stay out of trouble.
Are you still thinking about us? Are you still thinking about... See... Come in. Please, have a seat.
The police sent me a telegram.
I'm sorry, Miss Klein.
Without you, I never would have known.
No one would. Sometimes it's better not to.
I owe you this.
This money is wrong. I don't like what it bought you. Please take it back.
I'll spend it on flowers.
Spend it on dreams. Tell me about Dan Small.
Klein is German for small. I suppose Dan was trying to save the family name. I'm sorry to have made it hard to find him.
You didn't know.
Officer Denton told me about the scar on his leg. He got it when he was 10. He was fishing.
Hey, fishing's not that sad. All kinds of nice people go fishing.
Thank you.
What do you know about the First National Diamonds?
I haven't told the police this, Mr. Anger. I got a package in the mail 2 months ago. It was full of diamonds. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know where Dan had got them from. I knew it couldn't be legal, but I didn't want to get him into trouble. So I hired a detective to find him. I should have called the police.
Where are they now?
They're here. Will you take them for me? Please don't bring Dan into it.
No promises, but I'll see what I can do. Tell me about Ralph Spencer.
Nothing. I'm sorry. I should go.
Thanks for coming.
No, thank you, Mr. Anger.
Oh, Miss Klein, forgot your suitcase.
It's not mine, Mr. Anger. It never was.
Miss Klein, call me Scott.
Goodbye, Scott.
There they are, a cause of half a dozen murders or more, a heap of trouble over a small pile of things.
I've been waiting for you, Scott. Have you got the diamonds?
Perhaps.
I knew you'd win. You're rich.
You've hardly been helpful, Louise.
I'm sorry. But Freddie would have killed me if I had have said anything. Oh, Scott. You've suffered for so long. We both have. Let's run away together, you and me. What do you say?
What could I say? I didn't have to say anything. I could open the door and tell her to get out, or I could start driving with her by my side. No, Louise. No matter where we went, I'd still see the faces of Ralph and Mickey and Dan and the others.
All right, Scott. I've made my play and lost. Do you mind if I smoke?
You still want that light? I thought the police still had this. I guess Louise gets what she wants, even when she's on the wanted list.
You're a move, Mr. Private Detective.
I could drive her over to Denton, or open the side door and let her go. Which was it to be?
Get out, Louise. I'll stall Denton a couple of hours. Disappear.
Thank you, Scott. Good luck. Perhaps one day we'll meet again.
Maybe we will, and maybe we won't. I hope it won't be raining.
The Tribune's open, but none of the... It's...
Anger?
Denton?
Wow, Scott, you just won yourself the keys to the city. Tell me, how'd you find these?
I told him. I kept the part about Carol out.
I thought about it. Sure, Scott. I'll marry you. Did you think I wouldn't? After all we've been through.
I'm a private investigator. People pay me to find things. Carol paid me to find her brother, and I found out a whole lot of other stories. Some sad, some strange, some funny, some deadly. Frankie shot the man who killed Angela. Frankie and I are getting married soon. Angela will rest easy then. Maybe we all will.